Hey guys, what's up? It's me Alex and welcome back to another Magus Myth PvP. And it has been some time that I actually done a PvP in general, but I'm really bad guys, and when I was recording this match I forgot to turn on my microphone, so I wasn't able to do commentary, but I'm doing commentary right now. So basically I was facing Noah. He's a level 50 Grandmaster Ice, and obviously Ice has a lot of health, and I was really concerning like if he had a lot of resist, but he had decent amount of resist, and he had a really good pet with Fortify, make as Infable with the resist, but I was going first, so that was really good things, because if you're facing a Grandmaster and you're a Magus like level 30 to 35, you should be able to go first. That would be a fair match, right? So I only have like around 1.3k health. That's not that much. Like if they play like really good, they could kill me in certain amounts of rounds. But I just summoned my minion in my first round. This is Living Puppet is one of the best minion for Myth. It basically 0 pips, and it does like a level 1 attack, and it takes up all the shields that need to be taken off. So I bladed, and he did something with the cloak, so I wasn't able to see, like I wasn't sure if it was a weakness or he was a dispel, but when I mid bladed, so he wasn't a mid dispel, so I think he was infection in case I heal. So but he didn't know that I don't have any mastery amulet. I have amulet that I purchased from Diego. I think it gives like 30% stun resist. So basically I go for stun resist, and sometimes it's crazy. Like, so before this match I was recording, and a Storm dude, he just did a Storm Lord, and he stunned me, and he was like, I'm really shocked that he didn't stun resist. You have like so high chance of resisting, but I'll say it's okay, it happens. So so I basically did like 3 blades, and I think I had enough pips, and he was blading as well, and I was looking for humongous prog, but I couldn't find it. So I thought maybe he would shield, but he was keep blading. I was like, holy shit, I got a shield right now. But at the same time, the minion was attacking on me, and and it did some damage, like for example the bats. Anyway, so I had enough pips, and I think I was doing Medusa. Yeah, I did Medusa, and he was stunned, and I think I don't know what I did after that, but I thought Medusa was gonna kill him, but it didn't, cause he has really high health, and my minion was keep attacking, but it wasn't doing much damage. But the minion was really good in case he shields, but he should have taken down my minion, but he didn't. He was like too busy blading, and that gave me advantage, and I used Medusa to stun him for 2 rounds, and probably I bladed, then I Minotaur, but I'm not sure. It did like 1.8, so he had like 600 to 700 health left, or maybe 500, I'm not sure. So my minions are also doing attacking, and yeah, he wasn't fizzling that much, and minion was doing like enough damage, I guess, 50 per round, which helped a little bit. But I was like, really, like I had the blade and I had the Minotaur, so I was like, thank God I did a Medusa, otherwise I was dead, because he literally has like I think 2 blades and a trap, and if he does like any high level attack from ice, I would definitely died. And I don't have that much resist. Well, I have like 45 resist, I think, so 45 is not that bad, but if you use Infel, I have 35, so resisting does help, and I'm looking forward to making new pet. Every time I make a new pet for my Myth, and always it fails. So if you see my pet to mega video, every single pet I made for my Myth, my Magus Myth, all of them failed, and I cried, I screamed, I was like, are you freaking kidding me? So but I will make another Myth pet, but depending on like what kind of talents I want. So Probably gonna go for like triple damage with double resist, and then I could put something on the jewel socket. But this minute was gonna finish him, and yeah, it was a good match. He didn't had a chance to attack me, and I was kind of surprised. Like, I know he was stunned for 2 rounds, but still, and if he did like played good, you should have been able to kill me, but I'm AlexWizardPro, so I'll be right back with another match, and yeah, and my minion, not my minion, my pet healed, and I had like a max health, not really, cause there you go, the infection, and yeah, so I'm Overlord. I think my previous video I was Overlord, and then I was facing Samantha, and this girl was balanced, and she was also a Grandmaster. I was like, why do I have to face a Grandmaster? I don't care if they don't know how to play PvP and their ranks is horrible, but they have so much health. Look at this girl, 2.8k health. That's a lot of health, and I need to do like 3 to 4 attack to kill them. And she was a balance, and I was really curious if she has any lore master or not. If she had a lore master, hasta la vista, baby. Like, I was definitely dead. Like, if she does like 2 lore master on me, enchanted lore master, I'm basically dead. It doesn't matter how much resist I have, I was definitely dead. And thank God I pulled my minion on my first round, and I did it. And he wasn't even doing the mid attack, so I had the Red Magician, which is really helpful spell for mid. So it's basically remove shields or does a certain amount of damage, then put up the bubble. So bubble is really important. Who doesn't like to have bubbles? It gives extra 25% damage, for all the attacks, and so yeah. And I think I bladed, and I wasn't sure what she was doing. I thought she would be really aggressive, like start attacking me, and like she had a lot of pips. Though she did a 1 attack and that did a weapon cast, but the sad part is that the minion died, so the weapon cast didn't work. I was really curious to see what kind of weapon cast that it was, but I'm hoping that was from the new packs. But it didn't matter, cause she just killed a minion, it did weapon cast. If it was one me, then, you probably would have changed my bubble or something like that. And, she bladed, and I thought maybe she was gonna use, like, Chimera, and I discarded my shield, so, and I got the, Living Puppet minion again, so I summoned it, cause I don't want her to, putting up a lot of, shield on herself, so, in that position, like, I basically go for Medusa. If they shield too much, I just blade it, and I do the I can't even say that spell name, like the spell with the 2 dog heads, whatever, Autoris, whatever it's called, the spell. I'm not sure. It's kind of funny, like, I'm a myth wizard and I can't even tell the myth spell name. So anyway, I did manage to get my the Medusa from a minion, and I was looking for infel, because I really wanted to attack, and I did get the infel, and I had enough pips, so I was really hoping she doesn't shield, or she doesn't, attack me with a big attack like Chimera, but surprisingly she didn't. I think she passed, and I was like, wow, thank you for passing. Like, if people are kind like you, then, I would get like so easy rank. Actually, she put up a dispel on me, and I was surprised. She wasted so many pips just to do a spell. Dispel I meant, and I bladed to take it up, and then I basically Medusa, and I was like, okay girl, you just wasted your pips, you're not gonna do Chimera, and I will live. But she had a Mastery Amulet, and I think that was a mid Mastery Amulet, and which was really bad, because I already have the bubble for myself, and since she has mid mastery, she could Medusa me, but she had a low pips, like the no pips, whatever you call it, so she wasn't able to do it. Or if she tried to stun me, I should have stun resisted anyway. So I basically did the Medusa from my pet. I was actually looking for the actual Medusa TC, but I couldn't fool it, so I just did this Medusa, and I think I did the 2-headed dog again, and that basically finished her, but you know, I want to get back to the game. And since this week is like there's so many holidays, like there's a Jewish holidays and other holidays this week, so I don't have college. Like on obviously I'm free on Monday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday I don't have any classes cause the college is closed for the holidays. So you know, I'm looking forward to do so many videos in this weekend, you know, and also like those 3 days I'm free. So you know, I want to finish like Kakatopia on my walkthrough, you know, to, you know, I'm not sure I will able to finish it in 3 days, but if I post like 2 videos per day, then maybe I will able to. But the question is, like, I have, like, you know, since I don't have college, but I have so many homework to do, and the midterm are coming soon, so I have to study for that as well. And yeah, so I think this is gonna kill her. And I was kind of surprised she has like really horrible ranking, you know, for PvP. But she was a Grandmaster, and if she played it well, or if she knew how to play, then you know, it would be tough for me, even though I was first, because she had a lot of health. But anyway, guys, hopefully you like this video. If you do, please thumbs up. And you know, I always ask for 50 likes, but this one I'm gonna ask for 30 likes. So can you please get 30 likes for this video and for my comeback? And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you next time. And she was level 56, by the way. See you guys.